Today, we are going to talk about solving factoring problems where the coefficient of x squared is not equal to 1. So let's say we have an equation that's, for example, 6x squared plus x minus 12. Now, I've left off the equals 0 part because I want to focus on this side. But remember, there should be an equals 0 part. So I'm just going to show you how to factor this side. But if you're solving an equation, there would be, of course, an equals 0. So how to factor quadratics where the coefficient of x squared is not equal to 1. So what you do is you make a diamond problem, and you take the first coefficient, which is 6, and then the constant, that last number, which is negative 12, and you multiply them together, and you get negative 72, and you put that on top, very similar to what you did before, and then the coefficient of x is 1, and so we put that in the bottom. And then negative 8 times positive 9 gives us negative 72, and negative 8 plus 9 is equal to 1. So that's our first step. You need to find those two numbers in blue in this case. So let's take a look at this over here. I've moved it up a little bit. We're going to take 6x squared plus x minus 12 and split it up into a couple of parts. So what you do is you get 6x squared minus 8x plus 9x minus 12. Now I'm sure most of you can see where I got the negative 8x and the 9x, as well as the 6 and the 6x squared and the negative 12. I got the 6x squared from the first part, and I got the negative 12 from the last part, and then the negative 8 and the positive 9 coefficients of x are just from the diamond problem on the left. So now we need to take that very first part, the 6x squared minus 8x, and find a common factor. So we're looking for a common factor. In this case, the common factor is 2x, and we factor that out. So we get 2x times the quantity, 3x minus 4. Now we do that to the second part, and we get 3 times the quantity, 3x minus 4. Now notice that both of those parts are the same, which is exactly what we need to happen. And then what you do is you take the 2x and the 3 from there, and you write it as 2x plus 3 in parentheses, and you multiply that times the common factor of 3x minus 4. And there we have factored 6x squared plus x minus 12 into 2x plus 3 times 3x minus 4. Now, some people might say, well, what if you didn't find negative 8 and positive 9? What if you found positive 9 and negative 8? How would that look different? Well, let's take a look. So here's our same problem, but I'm going to split 6x squared plus x minus 12 into 6x squared plus 9x minus 8x minus 12. And we're going to take that first part and find a common factor. That common factor is 3x. So I get 3x times 2x plus 3. And then I need to find a common factor in the second part, and that's negative 4. And so then that's negative 4 times 2x plus 3. And just like before, I need to take 3x minus 4 and then multiply that times 2x plus 3. And that's how you do factoring of quadratics where the coefficient is not equal to 1.